Hi everyone, happy Tuesday. I am pre-recording this on Monday, just actually you get a couple videos during the week this week. Who would have guessed? And no, I got a big surprise in the mail today from my friend Tammy at Tammy Colors 2. And I laughed and laughed when I got it because I'm like, I bet if she wanted to get this for me, she did it right off the bat, knowing I hadn't seen her video yet, because she knew how I am. She knows how I am. That was not grammatically correct. And that I was going to buy this, and I was. But then I started my points system this month. If you saw my videos on Sunday, where I have to do tasks to earn points for books. And so it was going to be next up to buy. And so I guess it gave her some time before it was like instant buy on my part. But she sent this to me, which is the cutest little book, and she's done a flip through of it as well, but I'll show it to you guys here as well. Color Me Kittens, a perfect coloring book. And I believe this is from Cider Mill Press Book Publishers. I don't know if there's an actual artist. It is actually printed by them. Oh, they are out of Nashville, which is kind of cool. I did not know that. So, very cool. So this is actually printed by them as well, which is interesting. Y'all, if it's a cat book, that's why I had to do the point system this month. I was like, this is never going to get any better. This book buying to being a hobby is not going to get any easier or any better. There we go. Illustrations by Jan Gu. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Feeling stressed? Flop down with these perfect illustrations of cute cuddly cats that will be sure to make you smile and help you relax. There's nothing quite like curling up and getting cozy with colors. These furry friends will leave you feline good and help your artistic side flourish. I do love the puns. And I don't know, this may also be in the book or maybe its own picture. I'm not sure. Then we've got all this. Coloring is fun with friends too. I'm going to let y'all read that. I usually try not to read too much on there. Catitude. I do like that. Meownificent. Love the kitty puns. And they've got like a hashtag colormekittens, which you would want to use on social media. These are thankfully single-sided pages, so they are great for marker. Love the different textures. Like this is definitely kind of like, I see black and white or orange and white, like a calico maybe, and then you got a little tabby. These are so cute. That fish looks bigger than that kitten, so I think he is FAFO right now trying to catch some fish. He is about to find out. Oh my gosh. Love this picture. So sweet. I saw this one on Tammy's flip through. That was one of the pictures I was like, yep. And I kind of, like I said, I love that there are different patterns on the cats in this. A lot of times I'll make, look at that fish wallpaper back there. That is so, I love that detail. What was I gonna say? This is like, I imagine if Blanche Devereaux ever had a cat, this would be it. Because like her bedroom's in this kind of palm leaf motif. But no, I love that. I usually will draw in my own designs because, of course, the designs, like the cats are designed or something. I usually, draw them in because, of course, a lot of my cats have little splitches and swatches like that. But I kind of like that they're drawn in here too. This is poor Leroy. I think it's been the biggest thing for him lately is he has been so stressed out. I've had to leave for a week pretty much 2 times, once in May and once in June. He is not used to, he is a, he's been here since 2020. He is not used to us leaving the house. Probably a little more used to me leaving for short periods of time, but since I've been gone for so long recently, I think it's really, really stressed him out. If we both try not to leave for very long because it just upsets him. Love the little fish in the frame there and all the different little patterns. That's very cute. It's like it's a rug, not a frame. So he's laying on a rug. Okay. There's a little bit of like patterns, and I wouldn't say Zentangle per se, but there's definitely a lot of patterns in this, but I don't mind them because they're not overwhelming. Usually like everything has a pattern on it in pages like that, and that can overwhelm me, but like here it seems pretty minimal. So cute. Maggie used to do that with me. Every night he'd get under the covers and just come out and poke his little head out. He was my go-to-bed kitty. And if I rolled over during the night, he'd get out of the blanket, go around to the other side because I'm a side sleeper, and he would get under that blanket. He always had to be on the side facing me. Love that view with the like the curves of the page with like the butterflies and the flowers. Aww. Oh my gosh, if that was thunder. Yeah, that poor cat. I've been gone. It has done nothing but thundered and fireworks popping for 4 days, and both run him under the bed, and he has had a bad time of it. I like he's being friends with the birds. Sometimes they look like they're stalking them, but here they all look like we're all friends here. Nothing sinister happening. That would be a very cute autumn picture. And a Christmas picture. I do enjoy some of the seasonal and holiday pictures in here. Okay, that's that one from the front. He looks like he's about to be bad, but maybe just a little bit bad. This was the one that was in the water earlier, and like he had fish his own size coming after him, so this time he's going for smaller game. He's like, okay, well, we're gonna dial it back a bit, and I'm gonna go for the goldfish bowl. Like, what are you doing here? That is my spot. He is the Sheldon Cooper of that particular tree. That's my spot. Oh, that's such a cute picture. Love the little nose smudge. Betsy, one of the first original 3 I had a little smudge on her nose like that, and she was black and white, and she was my cow kitty. Another a good Halloween one here. He's going, I am the gift, or rather the gift for him is that box, probably. Oh, I found out about these things called squishables, which are very similar to like the squishmallows or whatever on our trip, and I'll have to talk about those later. But man, if if left to my own devices and like I was rich, I would have a whole bed of them just like that, and the cats would probably be sleeping on them. So these cats don't seem to be too much, like a little bit of trouble. Like she shouldn't be in there doing that. Just cleaning her paws, completely oblivious. So they get in little bits of trouble, but these aren't too big of troublemakers. I always love the different interpretations. Oh, that's so cute with the kittens. I always love the different interpretations of cats, and I mean that's just cats. Is a lot of them are adorable and sweet and cuddly. Like here, like I said, they'll get in a little trouble, but not too bad. And then some of them, they all look smug and they're taking over the world in some books. Like, I feel like he might be plotting just a little. He looks awful sweet and innocent. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt in this book. But, like, some other books, I'd be like, yeah, he's plotting. And this one, for the most part, they just seem to be they're kittens, basically. They don't fully graduate into the evil mode until they're full grown. That must be it. Oh, he's about he seems awful unsure about that frog. That's appropriate approach to something you're not sure about. And that is living with cats right there. Do not put anything breakable, anything easily pawed off the shelf. If it is something your cats can get up on, just don't do it. We have really high up shelves in the room that have all like my husband really likes Legos. We keep all those up there because I'm telling you, if they could get up on a shelf, they would get up there, they would knock them off, and it would just be Legos everywhere. So that's from, there was another one in there like that. So you get a couple copies of the same pick, which I think is kind of cool. Asking you to share and tag on social media. And then Color Me Kittens all all over the place. All right. So awesome book. Thank you so much, Tammy. You know me too well. I I laughed because I left a comment on one of her videos the other day where she was showing some new buys, and she said, I saw this one. It was a Cat 22 books. I saw this one on Kids and Caboodles. Just the way she said it made me feel like I'm just such a bad influence. And I said, I'm the bad influence I wasn't in high school because I was, a little goody two-shoes in high school. I guess I'm the one out here trying it, like, oh, look at all these books and influencing influencing other people. I'm not an influencer. Let's make that clear. I have no aspirations to do that. I'm just a bad influence. For people that are trying to budget appropriately, I suppose. But I said, I feel like, you see cartoons about that sketchy guy that goes around the overcoat and he opens up and there's all his watches. I feel like the person that's going around with the sketchy overcoat going, you want to see some books? Huh? Huh? And then, I open it up and it's all cat books, like, taking over the world, one cat coloring book at a time. And I have yet another add to my collection. Anyway, on that note, thank you again, Tammy. I appreciate it. I am definitely, and she left a really neat note with it, but it's appreciated. As you all know, it's been some really tough times around here, almost in the past year, and it hasn't it's gotten a little better, but then other things have cropped up this month, which is just, I'm trying to change my mindset a little bit the second half of the year. And y'all have been real supportive about it, even when I've been pretty dark and down doing videos, and yet everybody's always been supportive. I get a couple comments here and there, but it's mostly from people that I know, don't come here on a regular basis. But for the most part, I mean, everybody's going to get that right. Like, you put yourself out on the internet, you're going to have people that just have nothing better to do with their time than to try to drag other people down. But I am trying to change, trying to be a little more optimistic. It's not gonna be, I'm never gonna be a super positive outlook person, but I can make some small changes, and that's where the point system and trying to take more time for me and doing some different things. I guess what I'm saying is I'm trying, and you guys have motivated me to try. And bunch of y'all, people I've made friends with on here. I mean, geez, at this point I consider all y'all friends that I regularly see on here and chat with during live streams. But y'all, y'all have been positive and supportive even during rough times, and because of that, you have thus motivated me to try to be more positive. And so that's where I say you guys mean a lot to me. And it's weird how this channel, started out as one thing, but it's really been helpful for me in, changing my outlook on people in life, because I don't view humanity in the greatest light a lot of times, but like, you guys are the exception to that rule, and you show me that every day. And so you help keep just a little bit of hope. Okay, now I'm getting upset. Okay. Anyway, you give me a little bit of hope, and some days that hope's all I've got. So thank you. And thank you, Tammy, in particular as well, because I've talked with her a lot, and she's always, same as everybody else, always been super supportive and an awesome friend. So thank you. All right. Thanks, guys, for watching, and talk to you soon. Bye for now.